All right, so $7,500 a month from Threads. Why is this possible, and why would I tell you how to do it? Let's get those two questions answered so we can focus on what's most important, and that's making you money. All right, so if we take a look here, Threads has been blowing up unless you've been sleeping under a rock. Forbes actually reported that Threads has surpassed X in global daily active mobile users, and Facebook has now just activated paid ads on Threads. So what does that mean for us? Well, it means there is a massive opportunity to use AI and Threads. Right now, social media agencies are charging thousands of dollars a month to post for businesses on these platforms. Social advertising, $6,000 a month. Content creation, $8,000 a month. Expertmarket.com reports up to $10,000 a month for social media. Reddit users saying he's paying $5,000 a month for 4 posts a week, images. Another guy he knows is paying $8,000 to $10,000 a month. I'm going to show you how we can use AI and Threads to get this done in way less time than these agencies take. We can come in, deliver the same value for way less. And what's my incentive to help you? I don't have any paid courses. I have a free school community here where we cover this entire business model and a whole lot more. Inside, there's free trial links to the AI software that we use. Once you go through the training and you're making money, if you decide to keep the software so you can keep making money, at that point, I get a commission from the software company. Sound fair? We got full transparency around here. This channel is about making money, not spending money, because any bonehead can spend money. All right, let's go over everything step by step so we can see exactly how to make $7,500 a month with Threads. First thing we got to understand is that there's a massive, massive market out there of new businesses. There is 430,000 new businesses every single month registered. This is at treasury.gov. That's over 10 million a year of new businesses that are going to need customers or they will die and go out of business. And 99% of them are not going to have the time to spend or the knowledge to do the advertising that they need to do. That's why these agencies are out there and they charge so much money, because they're actually making money for these businesses. But $8,000 to $10,000 is still a lot of money, especially for a small business. And so we're going to help them, and in turn, we're going to get paid every month. This is where we're going to come in with an AI-powered social media planner that connects directly to all their accounts. We can run it under one agency account that we control. We can use AI to generate, schedule posts in way less time and cost way less money than these other big agencies charge. We can reasonably charge anywhere from $500 to $1,500 a month for the service, which is more than fair. You can even charge a setup fee if you want, depending on how you negotiate the deal. We'll talk about that. Now, as far as getting new customers, we have multiple client acquisition strategies in our school community. No cold calls, no paid ads, no DMing or spamming people, nothing like that. We call it the local trust ladder. But before you even go in the school community, the easiest way to start out is with business owners that you already know. Either you've already purchased services from them or you have a family member that knows a business owner. That's going to be the easiest place to start because they're going to give you a little bit more leniency since you already know them. There's nothing worse than trying to go reach out to a cold market, cold calling people you don't even know to try and sell them stuff. I don't ever recommend doing that, even though that's what everybody says to do. 99.9% chance you're never going to get a single client like that. All right, so this is the same software I've used in my agency since 2023. As you can see, we got new threads here. All you got to do is set this up, hit this, have them log into their account. I had already connected because this is my agency account, so it's already all there, but you would just log in and then it would show. Now there's all the different connections to the various social media platforms that you can manage all from one spot. You do not want to try to go logging into a bunch of people's stuff separately with multiple logins. That's never going to work. So right in here, we can manage everything. So check out how this AI works. It's awesome. So come in here. I'm just going to do drop down for all of them. And we can choose customize for each channel, right? So we can see threads. Let's just make a general post across all the channels right now. Let's assume we got a pressure washing company, right? We come in here, create image with AI. So show a person pressure washing the side of a house for a pressure washing social media post. Help if I spell media. All right. Let's say we'll do 2 variations, photography. We click generate. So look at this. Literally, you don't have to buy pictures. You don't have to Photoshop. You don't have to go take a photo shoot. You don't have to get permission from people to take their pictures. Literally, this person doesn't even exist. This is an AI generated image, right? Now you can edit the image if you want to. Give it a thumbs up, thumbs down. For now, we'll just say that's fine. So now we have our image showing it threads here. All right. Now, let's say we want to add some copy to this for a promotion. You don't have to try and figure out what to say. You don't have to worry about it. Come in here, generate with AI, say, what do you want the tone to be? Persuasive. What's the main message or key point you want to communicate with this content? We'll say, I want to promote a pressure washing company running a promo for new customers. And you could ask the business owner, whatever the promotion maybe they want to run. What do you want to achieve with this content? Say promo for a limited time offer. That was one of the demos I had in there. All right. We can choose 3 variations here. Generate. All right. So you don't have to hire a copywriter. We got 3 different variations here. Now serving new homes and businesses in your city area. Want a spotless property without lifting a finger? Book our professional pressure washing service. Blah, 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 blah. Swipe. It's to see dramatic transformations, yada, yada, right? So got 3 different ads. You can change it up if you want. You can manually change things right here, put in where they're at, right? Say this is the chosen one we're going to go with. Continue. And there it is, right? So here's our threads post preview, first time customer deal, right? And now we can hit post. We can choose post now, schedule the post, send for post approval, however we want to do it. And if you want to split this up and customize for each channel, you hit that. You know, you can come in here and you can change it depending on which social media platform you want it to go to, right? This is crazy. Like this used to take, I just did this in like 5 minutes. This is nuts. Now let's say you go through the school training and you land your first client. Say you only do $500 a month since it's your first customer. You charge them $1,000 setup fee. You should always charge a setup fee. No legitimate business owner should be expecting you to work for free. But if it's going to make or break the deal, maybe you can waive it or discount setup fee or whatever. But you should charge something to get set up, but only for your first customer. After that, setup fee. So you land one client like that, $1,500. Then let's say over the next 60 days or so, you follow the program, you're able to land 4 more clients at $1,000 a setup and $1,000 a month. You now made $9,500 in 3 months, but $4,500 of that is recurring. Rinse, lather, repeat the next 90 days. You made $19,500 with $9,500 a month recurring. Can you replace your job in 6 months with just 10 businesses as customers? $1,000 a month is actually low for the amount of value that this kind of service brings. The social media is really just a foot in the door offer. We didn't even talk about AI employees or upsells or any of the other ways to get more money out of each customer. More on that in the school community. So if you want to start making money doing this as quickly as possible for $0 out of pocket, first like and share this video, then comment AI down below, and I'll reply to you with a private link to unlock everything, plus a free one-on-one live setup call that you can schedule at your convenience so you get everything set up as quickly as possible. I'll see you on the inside.